What day is it?
It's dump truck day.
It's dump truck day. It is our first day. We're going to be trying out the dump truck.
We're Riley and Courtney Casey. Frustrated by the 9-to-5, we set out to make a living making things. Through your incredible support, we've been able to bring you along for the ride, and we can't wait to share our next chapter with you. Say hello to 20 acres of raw, off-grid land in northern Idaho.
Hey Mom, you want to drive?
Yeah! Cool. This will be fun.
We brought 2 of these 275-gallon IBC totes with us up here. We already owned these, so it made sense to bring them on up. We're gonna top off the water in the camper with this one and then haul it up the hill and transfer it into another one that I have set up the hill. That way we can gravity feed with a hose back down the hill into the camper in the future. We're both looking forward to being a little bit less frugal with our water use around here, take longer showers and stuff. It's gonna be nice to have. So now we've got that tote empty and that tote full. We'll be able to gravity feed down the hill and unload the empty tote out of the Army truck. We don't have a way to unload these full because you need a forklift fork to unload them from below. So for right now, we have to drain one into the other. If we eventually get forks for the excavator, then we'll be able to fill both of them and unload them both from the back of the Army truck.
We got lunch. There's no lunch breaks around here. We bought this transit kit on Amazon. It was way cheaper than anything else we could find locally, but still had good reviews, and we're gonna try to figure out how to use it. Did they teach you how to transit things in engineer school?
I'm the wrong kind of engineer.
What's this? Riley reading instruction.
Sometimes it's good to know the other man's opinion.
All you should have to do is turn this.
So today we're measuring out for the shop space to see what we can fit here. We're hoping to fit a 40 by 60. It's going to be a good use of material and also allow for an upstairs loft apartment.
Step 1 is to measure to see if we can fit it, and then step 2 is to use the transit that we bought to see how much elevation we're dealing with. So we just mapped out 40 by 60. It seems to fit really well. Then we used the grade rod and the transit, and we determined that it's actually less slope than we thought it was going to be across that area.
So we're only at 7.5% grade. So we need to cut 4 feet from the high side, fill in the low side, and
Well,
Yeah?
he says we need to do that. We don't actually know what we're doing. It's promising to know that there's only 4 feet of difference over 60 feet because it's a lot less steep than we originally thought. The county thinks our lot is up to 30% grade.
So we have a few more trees to take down that are in our way on the downhill side, and we're getting pretty close to having our clearing for the shop done. It's dump truck day.
It's dump truck day. It is our first day. We're gonna be trying out the dump truck.
Courtney's gonna load it. I'm gonna dump it.
I chose the equipment that has air conditioning.
My God.
Ew. Should we hose it down? I think we might need to add water to this situation.
This is gonna be terrible.
New plan, because this is a disgusting fire mess. We have a whole IBC tote of water and we're gonna hose this down.
This is a jet pump with a pressure tank. This is left over from another project we did, set up with quick adapters to these IBC totes. And this is gonna pressurize water in our hose so we can spray our dusty mess off. All right, Courtney's gonna go prime the pump by opening the hose. Camper's parked there. Long extension cord from our inverter to the IBC tote, from the IBC tote to the jet pump, down to the hose. There's a pressure switch inside here and it kicks on and off as needed. All right, we're gonna try to dump our first load. We kept it pretty small just in case we had to unload it by hand with a shovel.
We are about to do our first dump.
And we're
That
gonna,
sounds really wrong.
what?
We are about to dump the truck for the first time.
This is down where we buried all the stumps, and we're just gonna keep putting all this nasty organic material down here. It's gonna make a great place for it to stay.
Forever. It's going. Is it lifting evenly?
Oh yeah. Probably gonna do it from inside the cab so I'm not huffing that stuff. But it dumps!
That was awesome.
That's gonna, like,
That is
now we have a way to do
so
this.
cool.
That was awesome.
Not only does our dump truck work, but it works exactly how we were hoping it was going to work.
I think this thing's gonna make moving all that dirt way faster, and I'm excited to just like,
Use it.
I'm excited to use it. I'm excited that we can do this ourselves and not have to hire somebody to do all this grading.
On our own time frame. AKA every single hour of the day until it's done.
Let's get it done.
I'm gonna go hop in the excavator, I think, and I'm gonna scoop, and Riley's gonna dump. A huge thanks to one of our patrons, Chris. He saw that we'd been using these handheld radios a lot, and he got us these handheld attachments so that we don't have to take our radios off our belts. We can just click and talk to each other. Check it out. Riley, you're not being careful enough.
My radio's turned off, I can't hear you.
Now I can really yell at Riley when he's being unsafe. It is day 3 of digging a hole. It's pretty fun. There's air conditioning. This is like the easiest hard work I've ever done.
We got an open schedule today and we're planning on moving a lot of dirt. We're getting pretty close actually to finish grade level down here in the bottom of the hole, but we have a lot more dirt to remove.
Let's do it.
See you in a few hours. Cutting dirt out of the uphill side and bringing it down to the downhill side where we're dumping it. We're just sort of working our way one dump at a time up the hill. We're getting pretty close to the point now where we're gonna take the excavator and we're gonna flatten all this out down the hill and then start dumping loads on top of it.
We took a nice lunch break, had some barbecued pizza, and now I'm gonna go back to digging holes in the ground.
And I just get to be a glorified wheelbarrow.
I mean, you're a cute wheelbarrow. It is a lot easier to load the dump truck when it's at a lower elevation than the excavator. So we're thinking now that I've cut this whole section in that Riley can pull down in here with the army truck and then I can be up above dumping with the excavator in, and that should make things go quicker and just be less awkward.
Little trail in the dirt. We've got trouble. Not sure what it is. Uh-oh. Hydraulic fluid. It looks like a piece is missing from our cap. I think that's the only problem, but I'm gonna try dumping it and see if we get fluid spraying out from somewhere. So here we go. Well, I found this little cap buried in the dirt back there. Unfortunately, I ran it over. Not really sure what caused it to pop off, but when it did, just the driving allowed hydraulic fluid to splash out. Got that back on there. Unfortunately, now we're gonna end up with a big dirty mess as all the dust sticks to that oil. So it is. I'm glad there's not actually a real problem. I am gonna watch it closely on the next dump and see if some kind of pressure or something in that reservoir is causing that cap to pop off. No idea, we'll find out. So I think what happened is that from dumping on that hill, somehow we got low on hydraulic fluid, sucked a bunch of air into the system, and then when I brought the bed back down, all that air came out and pushed hydraulic fluid up and out of the reservoir. So we're gonna need to go to town and get some hydraulic fluid because now there's not enough in there to dump it. So time for a break. We're gonna go get some diesel, some hydraulic fluid, and I think some ice cream.
Well, dang, I was in the groove, scooping, and we had a system down, but we need diesel anyways, so.
What do you think about ice cream?
It was a really, really productive day. I mean, I know it probably doesn't look like it was, but I swear we ran equipment all day.
Courtney dug and she dug and she dug some more, and I got to back the truck up.
And dump it, and dump and dump some more.
It's like we've gone from land clearing to construction mode, and that's fun.
I think it's working really well. I'm sure that there's equipment that this would go faster with, but we don't own that equipment.
we own this one, so we're gonna use it.
All right. We're gonna go make a fine dinner in our outdoor kitchen now.
Time for some dinner and a shower.
How are we gonna shower?
Well, you might not be dusty because you were in the air-conditioned cab all day, but I was sitting in the army truck just getting blasted with dust.
It's time to take showers. And, you know, water is on tight supply around here, so I invested in a waterless shower system.